Hey, how are you? I'm going to teach you how to do a green screen. I'm going to teach you the filmmaking way to how film on green screen. That's how we do on green screen. I wouldn't know. Someone teach me a thing or two how it goes about some other thing that I don't know. But this is my way of filming on a green screen, and all yours today. Hey, know what I mean? I'm not mean, I'm nice. Don't think twice about how to film on a green screen. Nice try, man. You didn't even rhyme the end of it. Why? You couldn't think of something to say was nice? Twice. You said be nice. Now you said twice be nice. That's the whole thing. You have to be that nice. You have to be nice times two. Twice for you. That's the whole thing. Being nice for me, for you, for others, everyone, stuff like that. Mothers, brothers, sisters, cousins. Not lovers, unless they're 100 times down the line, not really in your family. You see, that's mine. Okay, I don't take that seriously. I never did. I was just joked about it, but I didn't fit in with them. You know, I just didn't socialize too much with them. And they're all, you know, they ain't bad people. The people who talk like in Dr. Dre's neighborhood and stuff like that. Don't talk about it. Okay. Okay. This is how you do a green screen. I have a video on how I lived in Inglewood, California. I was trying to save money. I didn't tell my parents. I didn't know what it was. I figured out later it was the real Inglewood, California. And I had to sneak in. I was afraid. And I have a video on that on my page. But this is how to film a green screen for anyone. I'll show you how to film on a green screen. And you can do green screen editing on an iPhone now. I have not filmed on a green screen since years ago. But I kept my own green screen stuff. But you don't need this. All you need to film a green screen is green paint and like a blank wall to paint on that was already there, and you just paint on it green. I mean, that's what I believe in, and you don't want to create a whole wall because that's expensive. But if that's your thing, like for your own wall or something, just make one that's like add a Luan board, little 1x3s. It's not like you don't need a whole real giant wall. You can just make one out of little 1x3s and Luan board, and that's all you need for a green screen. It doesn't have to be some big, too expensive thing. It takes taxpayers' money or something like that. And you can paint a wall green. You can just paint a wall green with green paint, or you can build a wall, a little, not really a wall, but just like something on a Luan board. But you just paint a wall that's already there in your house or something that doesn't get in the way green. And then say like you have an iPhone with iMovie or any editing program that's on a PC or IBM or Final Cut Pro for a Mac, or say like you have Windows Movie Maker or iMovie or whatever ones they have that are like Adobe Premiere. That's a big one for PC. They have all sorts of different editing systems. Some are free, some are $40, some are hundreds of dollars. They have all variations of editing systems, and you just go to the green screen effect and key it out. Nowadays with HD and 4K, it keys out really well, not like the old days of SD. You just press the green screen key, you click on a computer, you just key it out, and it works when it's in at least in 4K and stuff. Anyway, this is how to do it. I'm a whole green screen wall because I don't want to paint a wall. I'm going to put it back there, and this costs, for this frame and the cloth, costs $100 or $120. And I have sandbags, and I have a C-stand, which is more expensive, and lights, special lights just for the green screen, which are kind of more expensive. you want to have some sort of lights. You can get cheap photography lights for like $100-something for a few lights. You put light right on the green. You put light right on the green screen. You light the whole green screen, and then you stand in front of it, separate from the light. But some of the light's going to hit you. But you light the whole thing green, so it's definitely green. It's just, you don't get any little inconsistencies in it and stuff, and it lights the whole thing up with 3 lights or 2 lights on the side, and that makes that all green. Then you have these other lights in the front lighting up yourself, and that lights the talent in front of it, and you have separate lights back lighting the green screen. And you can use lamps or plug in little cheap lights or something, but I have real movie lights set up here. I'll show you. I happen to have real movie lights set up here. I got a movie light. That's a real movie light. It took me like 20 years or something to finally get my own movie lights. I got that movie light. I gotta put this down to not confuse anyone, because there's some other thing in the way here. I gotta push this down so you don't see what it is. Some other camera or something. And there, see those? I have 2 lights there. There's a light, that's like a movie light, and that's some sort of a movie light, I think. No, actually it's on this side. Where is it? That's just a regular light. That's that's a photography light. You can get 3 of those or 4 of those for like $120. But these are more expensive movie lights that I got that were real airy movie lights, and I like them. They're 650 watts each, and you can even get a cheap. I don't want the cheap ones that cheap. What is that? Oh, that's the real cheap one. There's a light back there. Anyway, you get the lights. And you light up your face. Or whoever's on camera. It lights up the person on camera. You generally have 3 lights. These are just 2. And there's another one there. So you get the light on the person. That's one type of light up in front. And then you just get lights on the back of the green screen. This is going to be a green screen right here. This is going to be a green screen. You light that with some lights, and you light the person in front of it with some lights. Now, nowadays, you may just be able to put some lights on yourself and the green screen, because it keys green screen really well. You can do it in iMovie on an iPhone and just press key green screen, and you put like some background behind it on the editing system, and I'll show you how to do it on a phone. I will show you how to do it on a phone. How to edit it on an iPhone. Okay. I got my Superman costume somewhere. That was actually more special than I thought. I was a jerk in it sometimes, so I don't know where it is. It's around here somewhere, but I might wear that at some point. But that's a good one. But okay. Here's what you do. I have these shoes on for some reason. This is working pretty well. Get the green screen. You want to make sure the lights shine on it and get rid of any places where it might not be all green. My kids are pretty big. I've got a 13-year-old and a 10-year-old and they have a little sister who's 3. trying to fly there as soon as I can. I was just talking to her on the other line. I started filming a video and then was like, had to stop the video because she was on the other line, and I'm available to be a cool man, guy, husband and father mostly for her, not for any random women. I don't know if she wants me to say that or not. I did, haha, yay. No, oh, don't get too heavy out there with that, that COVID-19. I'm trying to get in shape so I don't, when I go across country, in case I got COVID-19, I'll hopefully be okay. This just has this stand that you put together. You unscrew them by hand. You put it together. You can get this on eBay. You can get all the stuff on eBay. You can get cheap ones, more expensive ones, or you can just paint a wall green and stand in front of it. And if you get the lighting right, bright enough on the back, on your face, bright enough on the back. No, don't do any of that. So you put this on. You have to be careful not to tear it or something, but I haven't thought it would tear, but for some reason it didn't tear last time. I don't know why I even said that. If it tore, it wouldn't be the end of the world. As long as your friends and family are okay. Oh, this would be so cool. You stand in front of it like this. Here's a way to do it. And keep the camera locked down on a tripod. And you film like this. With the green in front of you, but your head right here. And then you go back and take the green screen out of the way. And you can edit it together to where there's this film on top, like on YouTube when you play through, and on this side is where it starts and it presses play and plays through the video. In an editing system, it does the same thing. You can see the video right here, and this is right here with the green. Then you press key green and it makes all this see-through, and then that's one layer right here that plays through, and under that you put another video. You film this whole, you leave the tripod in the exact place, or however you're doing. You leave the tripod in the exact same place, move out of the way, get everything out of the way, and just film this blank without the green screen the same way. And you put that under where this green screen is, and you leave it like this, and it looks like it's just a head. It would look like it's just a head floating around. And you key all that green out to be just to move this green screen out of the way and just have that background in the background, and that's under it playing through, and on top of it you have this video, and you key out the green screen, make it transparent, and it looks like it's just a head doing this. That's one way to do it. That's one way that you can key green screen, or you can just keep green screen key the whole thing. I have not had a chance to do this because I was working on my house. I traveled to see my kids 8 times or 7 times, and they're pretty good on what they do. They're good. Probably supposed to travel to see them again. You can get a sandbag. You can buy these without the sand in them for so cheap online. Like 10, 20 bucks or something, 20 bucks for a bunch of them or something like that. And then you buy the play sand and you just have to fill them in by hand. They have a zipper on it. You put the sand, and then you have sandbags. Those are real movie sandbags. One on one side, one on the other side. Oops. That's a... Oh, I am under, what do you call it? So this is for anyone who wants to film green screen. You can get this this cloth green screen holder for like $100 something bucks on eBay. This was not a really expensive one, but it works. Or you can just paint a wall all green. That's all you need is green paint, and get some light on the green screen and some light in the person standing in front of it. So that's all you really need. And then on the computer, you press the green screen effect and have one layer of this and all the green screen keyed out, and under it another layer. You try to fill up the whole frame with green. Fill up the whole frame on all the sides and put the thing you want on green screen in front of it, like a person or a thing. And these are movie lights that I have just for filming on the green screen. I have not used these in like years. Not used those in years. I got them as movie lights, but they didn't look quite good enough. They worked to key out the green screen only, but they kind of, for other people, they gave me anxiety. I couldn't figure out what it was. Other people could use them. They use them as movie lights. I don't know. For me, it made me feel weird. It made me look. I thought I had AIDS. I had AIDS or something when the camera was on. I'm worried about that for years. I had AIDS or something, or like an STD. I worried about that for like 3.5 years. I barely do anything after that. It was terrible. It was terrible. However people say, I thought I had AIDS or something like that. It was bright and shining on me like I had AIDS. I don't know. I just don't get with like hey. Oh man. Okay. I'll figure out exactly how high. Well, this is already high. This one, good. I don't do anything. And I think I was worried because I had partied a lot. And I had like, mentally, I was like trying to be skinny in the wrong way. And tried to smoke a bunch of cigarettes or whatever I did. It was unhealthy as anything. It had me worrying for all those years. I figured out how to just be healthy. You just this I'm part Chinese. I'm part Chinese. I am. I'm 1.4% Chinese. 1.4%. 1.4% Chinese. Hey, man. da ba do dee da day. Dee da da ba do day. Do da da. What? No. Palindromes doing okay. Oh. Palindromes, get on the plane. Palindromes, totally sane. I gotta go pray. Gotta go pray. I gotta go pee. Dee da dee. Did that one, but I don't know about the same thing. Palindromes. Okay. It's different than I would have thought. Different than I would have thought. Hi. Hey. It's a different angle. Palindromes, get on a plane. Palindromes, totally sane. Palindromes, American man. Palindromes, that's who I am. Who? Get on a plane. I'm American. I was born in America. But that's not my only thing. Palindromes, how I like to sing. Beep bop bay. Hurry up and get away, just get on a plane. Palindromes. Get away. Trying to find the charger. Don't need to get any larger. Get on a plane. Get on a plane. Get on a plane. Totally sane. Just get on a plane. Get the bad stuff away. Making me feel terrible. No, I can't. Da-ba-dee-da-day. Palindromes, all you need today. Setting up the lights. Tick-tock to time. Palindromes, no, don't say. Okay. Palindromes, tick-tock day. Okay. 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 Palindromes today. Just get on a plane. Da-ba-dee-da-day today. Get on a plane. Palindromes, get totally insane. Dee-ba-da-dee today. Palindromes, just get on a plane. Dee-ba-da-dee today. Palindromes, things you don't say. Can't complain today. I don't like that song that much. The other one. But this is good. Dee-da-day. I've had one today. Can't complain. Dee-da-day. Get on a plane. Palindromes. Totally sane. Okay. Now we got an official C stand. Ugh, I can barely pick up the thing. It's heavy. This is a real movie C stand. You can get them. I finally got my own. You can get them on eBay for like 80 bucks. It used to be like hundreds of dollars, I think. Hundreds of dollars. I don't want to keep cleaning this place too much. Guess I gotta clean this. Here's how you set it up. You just put a stand together. Almost any regular person can figure it out. Get it for 80 bucks, put it together. This is a real strong C stand. This was a good one. You just kind of unscrew these things. Do this, put the stuff together. You make sure to have a sandbag for it. You can get these, or you just paint a wall green. You just paint a wall green. You put these on the floor, so when you put the heavy light on it, it doesn't fall over. You can tighten this, put the heavy light on it, it won't fall. Put this here. You don't want to run into, well, you can put the back end of it down further. Sometimes they have weights that go on the other side where the light isn't there. You just put the light on it. I bent the edges of it so my kids wouldn't hit their head on it, or no one would hit their head on it. You just put this on here so it doesn't fall. You put lights on it. You put lights on it on the green screen. You just make sure to light the green, and whoever's standing in front of it, light that person. And get it so that there's not too many shadows behind the light. So we're gonna have, so see, I don't know if you can see there's like shadows of that tree and this. The tree doesn't matter, it's kind of on the side, but right here, that's a shadow. You want to get rid of the shadows with lights just on the green and lights with somebody in front of it. And some of those shadows nowadays, you can just key that out anyway and it looks okay. I'm gonna go. Hi. Now here's what you do with a green screen. All you do is you set up something green, either a wall or a cloth hanging by something. You get all the crinkles out of it, most of the crinkles out, so the lights shine bright and get rid of any crinkles so it doesn't have like a too dark thing that won't key out. And you make it green, you light it with some lights, and light it with lights for the person standing in front. So I have various lights around here, and I'm just gonna light it so that it doesn't create too many shadows behind me. This one's kind of cool. This light has just a computer, like the old style computer plugs or some new computers. This plugs in, and same type of plug. Plugged in. I don't get it. I don't get it. Let me try another plug. Maybe. I don't know what that is. Try another plug. Maybe that's a funny plug. getting the lights on the green screen. You change the lights so that this is all lit green, and this is the foreground. Whoever's standing in front of it is lit green. You keep changing it so it doesn't create any shadows behind it. So I don't get it. Why? Alright, some things I get the lighting. I get lighting. I get going to see my kids. I don't get why anyone would want to look bad. I don't get it. That's what I don't get. When they try to say all those movie stars, best of all time, had supposedly look better than everybody. Oh, he was working too hard in his videos. He didn't keep up after his kitchen. Let's get him. Let's get him because he doesn't have a kitchen that fits in because he was working so hard on what he actually wants to. Work at, because it's not allowed. Get a rope. Which is totally not true. That's why I said get a rope, because that's a they just want you to do what they need to do. They don't want you to be like them. I guess. I don't know. That's what being a real American is about, not a fake American, like an actor. An actor is a fake. I don't get it. Makes no sense to them. I don't get it. This light, someone shook up. Someone else shook up. They didn't like it for some reason. They're angry. And it was something that they didn't, I don't know. Somebody else did it. I don't know what they did. It may need light bulbs or something. Somebody shook it up, dropped it too hard or something. It's not a really good one, it's just a light. There's still dust on this. I'd already swept it off. I don't know how it took the dust on it. I don't know why. Okay. This had some stuff in it. I don't know what this stuff is. I'm throwing it in the garbage. I don't really know what it is. I don't know. Nothing that bad. Just putting the lights together. This one, see, this one might be good. I did not bend the edges on this one, I think. Because it doesn't really hurt him anyway, unless I did. I don't what somebody must have done to him. Maybe somebody went down there and shook him. Or maybe maybe somebody went down there and saw him and just staying these lights. Maybe somebody did something to him. I don't know. These ones had sensitive bulbs. If someone shook it too hard, just these ones. I don't know why. These ones were fine ones. They were just used for the green screen, not for me. I'd film the green screen and keep it separate from me, and I was in front of the green screen and would keep it separate from the Well, anyway, this looks pretty good. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna film it on an iPhone 7 and key out the green in iMovie and show you the final result on an iPhone 7 while I'm filming a live video. This looks pretty good. There's not really, was that a shadow? Oh, this light is creating a this C-stand that we didn't need as much. Just leave that as it is. Okay, this is enough. See, you can see there's a shadow right there. I just put 3 lights in front of me. And since they're there, and there, this one I can turn a little bit, face me a little bit better, the light. This makes it so, well, it's hard to tell because I just looked at the light. But see how there's a shadow there and a shadow there? Those aren't very dark because there's a light there and a light there, so it fills in those shadows, and there's one coming straight forward. And so this is pretty good. This is pretty good. You want to film like this when you're filming on green screen. You just have one of these. You have this cloth hanging down. You can get a frame for it, $110. The cloth and everything on eBay, just cheap, and it's good and it works. Or you can paint a wall green. You just get out your camera and film it. It's pretty. Nowadays, the keying effect and filming in at least HD, not SD, doesn't key as well. You have to do all these weird effects, traveling man, all this weird special effects, make sure it looks professional. That's what I had to learn how to do when I first learned it a while back. Nowadays, you just click on the green. You can make you can cut out the frame like this. You cut out the frame to get rid of that stuff there on the side of the green and this stuff there on the side of the green. You make a little frame like this. And you just press on the green and it keys it out, and you put a background behind it, and that's it. You can do it in live videos, but I don't have the software set filming it right now, but I'm going to do it on an iPhone 7 and show you how to edit it all on an iPhone. Or you can use your own programs to use the green screen effect. So I'm going to show you right now. This is how you film on an iPhone, and it has iMovie for free right on it. You can get an iPhone 7 like $140. iPhone 7, $140, or you can get them for like, you can get a brand new awesome one for like $5 or $10 or $20 a month, and use the iMovie green screen keying effect, or do it on whatever software you have. And I'm going to show you how to do it right now. It's pretty cool. Okay. Now. Okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Yay. Hi. Here's the iPhone. You got a tripod. You got one light there. Mine's a little too expensive. You can use a cheap. See that one? You can get 3 of those photography lights, or 4 actually, for 120 bucks or 130 or 40 bucks. Those photography ones. That's bright enough. Use a regular light bulb. You can use up 300, 200 watts in those light bulbs. You get 3 lights, 4 lights. It costs 120 bucks. The green screen cloth with a frame around it, that costs like 110 bucks, 120 bucks. And that's all you need. And then you have lights to light yourself and light the green screen. And you just film yourself. I'm going to show you how to film and edit it on an iPhone and press the green screen effect, and it's going to look really cool. It's going to look really cool. Or you can use your own editing system that keys out green. Nowadays it look good when you film in HD at least. And I happen to have the movie lights. You have one there, and one there. 3 lights in front of it so it fills in the shadows. One there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. 3 lights. And it fills it in the shadows and stuff, and you stand in front of it. Or you can have more lights if you want to really get rid of all the green and stuff. So I'm going to put the camera on here. And here's how you do it. You put this on the tripod. Yeah, it's just filmmaking. And you angle this down. You can hang on the ground. Okay, that's it. There, here it is. You press record. It is recording. Recording. Okay. I'm gonna plug this camera in and put it here and show you what I'm gonna do. It's recording and show you what I'm gonna do. It's recording. Okay. Okay. That's what I like. Getting on a plane, see my kids. That's all that I'm really trying to do. But I can show you how to edit a green screen too. Okay. Be careful not to light the firewood, hey. Okay. Actually filming right there. I'm actually filming right there on the on an iPhone 7. That'll work. The iPhone 7. Filming that one here, I'll show you. See? Right there. Okay. Palindromes, that's the way. Palindromes, palindromes today. Palindromes, happy and gay. The old-fashioned way. Why did you even say hey, hey? Okay. I'm pressing pause. Okay. Now we're gonna edit it. We're gonna edit it. Okay. We've filmed. Okay. Okay, here's how you actually film on an iPhone 7. You turn the camera on, or the phone on an iPhone 7. You go to camera, you turn it this way. It says filming in HD. You go to here, video, and you film. You film, wow, that was cool. You film the green screen wall. You light the green screen, you light the person in front of it, and you film it. We just filmed myself. And then you press pause. That's it. And then you press here in the bottom side of it, you go to your footage. Here was the one with me. Here was me saying palindromes or something. There was me. Palindromes. I went in front of the green screen. Palindromes. You had it lit and everything, and I did my whole whatever I was going to do in front of the green screen. Then you press pause or whatever, or just you go out of there. You find iMovie. It's on here. It's on all iPhones. Where's iMovie? iMovie. Here it is. And it comes on an iPhone. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it wouldn't be on here. Okay. You download iMovie in the App Store. There's the App Store. There it is. It usually comes on an iPhone. When you first start up an iPhone, for some reason I must have deleted it. So this is pretty good. I got the phone charging. You film the green screen. Again, while it's downloading that, let me plug it in so it's being charged while it's downloading iMovie. Okay. Here's what you do. Very simple. Again, you get a green screen wall. You can either, whatever wall you already had or have that's flat, and you paint it green. Or you can get one of these cloths that that has a frame, has like stands next to it, and you put sandbags on it, and it costs like however much, 80 bucks, 200 bucks, $100. Sometimes you can get a used one, or you can make one yourself, and you just put a green cloth. This one has some wrinkles in it, but nowadays the HD is so good with the keying out green screen that it just keys all that right out. The HD green screen key is amazing nowadays. Not like SD. Back in the day when I first taught myself how to do SD green screen, I had to do all these weird effects and stuff and mess with the levels and do traveling mats around this certain other things, and do all this weird stuff. Nowadays you just like press a button in iMovie and it keys it all out. And I'm doing a live video of it. I'm going to show you on an iPhone. It's downloading iMovie right now. I just filmed it. I'm going to show you on an iPhone. What the hey? It's taking a while to download. I could airdrop it or something. Let me see. To airdrop it to the other phone. We're gonna do it all in one video. Delete this video. I'm editing the clip. I shortened the length of it so it's just me standing in front of the green screen. You can do that with the clip that you film on an iPhone. Here it is, me standing in front of the green screen. Anyway, this is how you key out the green. You got your shot right here. You can airdrop it to the other phone, or you just keep this. It's downloading iMovie. Taking a little longer than I. You know what? I can show you how to do it on the Final Cut Pro editing system, and then I'll show, when this is done downloading, I'll show you on this. So I'll show you how to do it on the real Final Cut Pro Apple movie software, real movie software, where you can do all sorts of cool things. So I'm plugging this phone in. It's soon. Okay, I'm going to Texas. Actually, that's what I'm really doing. You open up iMovie, or you open up Photos on your Mac. This is Photos. You click on that. You plug in your iPhone into the computer. You navigate to here, John's iPhone, and click on that. Your phone, wherever you happen to call it. It says, please unlock John's iPhone. That unlocked it. This is downloading iMovie. So you can, I'll show you how to edit it on an iPhone too, but now funny pictures on here. Here it is. Here's our green screen thing. You click on it one time. You say import selected. Up here, import selected. Here's how you get it onto a Mac. You open Photos right here at the very bottom. See Photos. Photos, it shows all your apps at the very bottom on a Mac or on the side. And you click on Photos. It opens that. You turn your phone on so it doesn't have the password protector or whatever. You click on the one you want to import. That's the green screen. That's the green screen wall we just filmed, or the green screen whatever the heck it is. And then you say import one selected. You click on it. It shows all your files. It does this because it's taken, oh, there it is. It's done. See, it's not there anymore. That thing's not there anymore. And you click on this, and it's there. And you drag it to whatever folder or wherever you want it. I'm just going to put it on the desktop because it's a small file. Then you close the iMovie thing, whatever the heck it is. And you go to Final Cut Pro or whatever editing system you have. I have Final Cut Pro, it's the best one. They have some other ones like Adobe Premiere that are, debatably. Final Cut Pro is the main one for Mac. They have other ones like whatever it is, Adobe Premiere and other stuff, but Final Cut Pro is the main one. I've used that for 20 years. And I used all sorts of other programs, but this is the one that I use. It's $300. It used to be $1,400. You could get a student version, and I finally got the $300 one upgraded from the other. I had bought the other one right before they switched it to Final Cut Pro X, and totally changed almost everything about it, and I had to relearn it after I'd been doing it like 10, 15 years, however the heck much. So you click on Final Cut Pro. Once you install Final Cut Pro, this is the real professional movie one. And I'll show you how to do the actual green screen, the real professional movie one. You click on Final Cut Pro. It opens up Final. It's $300. It's not that expensive. You get a Mac, you get the program for $300. I've used it for 20 years since I was 20 or 22, something like that. And this opens up Final Cut Pro. And this, I probably should change these sheets at this point. It's still got like paint on these sheets and stuff. Okay. New project, whatever the heck it is. It already started a new one. Import media. Here's where you click on, here's where you have all the media files. Import media, you just drag and put it here. There it is. This is going to be so cool. I should probably get a tripod and film. Should probably film this with a tripod. I do Final Cut Pro editing. I've done it a long time. No. I'm gonna plug the camera in so it doesn't run out of batteries. I'll show you how to edit in iMovie too. I'm going to show you how to just do it simply in iMovie. Anyone can do it on an iPhone, but it's downloading iMovie on that smaller iPhone 7. Okay. There's hair dye on this bed. I put my I dyed my hair and like roll around on the bed or something. I can clean the sheets. Oh, actually, I'll show you. Ow. Brand new sheets. I'm saving them for something. Brand new sheets. I'm saving them. They're too expensive. So here's the. You click on down here. You click on New Project. Whoops. Actually, me. Oh wait. Yeah, okay, it's funny. No. No, I don't know what's that. Down here, you know. The Prisoners League. Raising money for the Prisoners Foundation. No. Somebody, no, that's not me. Somebody else. I'm not trying. This is the California Prisoners Foundation raising money for prisoners. I'm sorry. Okay. Where's your phone? Oh. New project. I'm just kidding. I'm not. I would not go to prison. And if I was Hispanic, I would talk like that. I don't do that anymore. Green screen. It's in 4K. You click here, new project. It says 4K. You can change the to 5K, 8K, 360 video, 2K. SD is the older format, so if you're editing SD, it helps with interlacing to keep it SD. It doesn't have funny interlacing if you keep it SD, or you can figure out ways to change the frame rate and other things to and the shutter speed so that it doesn't have like interlacing. I think the shutter speed something else has flickering lights. So here's HD at the top, 720 or whatever. Keep it at 4K, I guess. You know what? Well, it'll take too long to edit. We can make it 5K, but it'll take too long. You just make it 4K or HD. Green screen. Click on the thing that you imported. Drag and drop it to here. Drag and drop it to here. Now here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, play through the footage. Press play. Like a play bar on YouTube. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Whoops. Actually, it said okay.
I'm actually filming right there. I'm actually filming right there on an iPhone 7.
You press L, it goes faster.
iPhone 7. Film on that one here. I'll show you. See, right there.
Press pause, then press play.
Okay.
Press ESC. B cuts right there. A again. That's the switches the arrow tool from the B. B actually makes a cut, a splice. I spliced it right there, and it snaps when you press N. It goes right past the place where you have the cursor lined up to make a cut. It goes right past it. When you press B, it's N. It snaps right to the thing. You move it left and right, it won't go. It stays right where you have the cursor, or right where that very end clip matches up. It makes it snap to the thing. You press N, and you can have it as close with tiny fractions of a second frames, and you can do an edit and zoom in like this with your fingers. Zoom in and go one frame at a time and cut, or just press Z and zoom out. That's how you like edit in here. I have a video on how to edit. It shows everything you need to know about it. You press A and it switches to the arrow tool. Anyway, this is Final Cut Pro, how to key out the green screen. So press up and it goes to that place, and I'm going to select this clip because I cut the extraneous stuff out. Press delete. I'm going to press play. I made a cut.
Palindromes, that's the way. Palindromes, palindromes today. Palindromes, happy and gay. The old-fashioned way. Why did you even say yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, hey. I'm pressing pause.
Press J, it goes in reverse.
Oh, sir.
Press pause again, it stops it. Press B, that cuts, but you want to get it exactly where, well, I'm going to zoom in. B switches to that cut tool, and it cuts right there, but press N, and it snaps right to where I had it cut, I believe. I don't know why it's not doing it. Oh, there it did. And you press B, or press N, you just click on it, then you press A, it switches to the arrow tool. Select this other piece that you just cut and press delete, and then it has the whole thing. You click here, press arrow up, and play. We edited it, the piece that we wanted.
Palindromes, that's the way. Palindromes, palindromes today.
Press pause. You can click here on the audio. I'll zoom in. This is Final Cut Pro editing. You can click here. Here's the audio, and you drag the arrow key to the audio. You can make it louder or softer. And you want to make sure it's not going into the red. When it's red, then it's too high. and you can really go in there and edit all the sounds by putting a keyframe over on the side. That's something else. Anyway, I turned the volume up. I turned it up to 12. I might want it up at like 5 or 6, 8. I don't know, whatever. I'm just going to turn it up to 12. And then you press arrow up. It presses arrow up, and it goes to the very beginning of it. You can do this to zoom out. Oops. And you press play.
Palindromes, that's the way. Palindromes, palindromes today. Palindromes, happy and gay. The old-fashioned way. Why did you even say?
Press L and it'll go through it faster. And that's it. That's the whole clip. So you click on it with the A, you press A and click on it with the arrow tool and go here. This is how to do it on Final Cut Pro, like the real professional editing software. I'm gonna so here's what you do. Here's what you do. Here's how you edit the green screen. You click here. This is the video clips properties. For you select it by pressing A. That's the select key. It makes the power key. Makes an arrow tool, and then you select it or click here and it unselects it. Click here and it selects it. Then it shows right here up in the top right. You click on this little. This is the different stuff. That's the audio. You can edit. That's the. I must have added, or you can add a color correction. I didn't know that you can just. Oh, you got to add to it. You have to add that effect to do color correction. Anyway, this is the main video's all its properties. You can crop it. You click here on that crop tool, and you just go like this, so it's only the green. And click here. It will. I'm going to unselect that crop tool. And you click here and go to the beginning. Watch for it's like
Palindromes, that's the way. Palindromes, palindromes today. Palindromes, happy and gay. The old-fashioned way. Why did you even say? Hey, hey.
Okay, I'm gonna click on it, and then this is this transform thing. I don't know if you can see that. These are the properties of the stuff. I had clicked crop right here, and that allows you to crop the image. That's what I did to that one. Then you unselect it, and then you press. This is the transform key. This allows you to, when you select that, it allows you to select this, and you can make it smaller or bigger. And you just move it to the, I'm going to move it to the side because, see, I walk off screen with the green screen. I walk off screen to the left, and I don't want me to be like walking into nothing or just have it like randomly doing that unless there's an object in front of it. But you do that. I don't feel like getting it exact, so I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. But I'm going to play and see where I actually am in the frame. I'm going to press J for reverse. Press pause. Play again. Okay, I'm going to press J a few times. It goes back pretty fast. Press pause. And then you find the tool to the right. Oh. You get this effect. Oh, go up to the top, window, showing workspace effects. Instead of I had transitions showing. I went up to the top and I said, window, set that up somehow, and it's already, I have effects showing now. So go down here, you find the heck. keying. Here it is, keying. Drag and drop the keying effect. Hey, it keyed it out. I'm gonna press undo. Command Z, undo. Okay, I'll show you. Here's what you do. You find the keying effect wherever it is. It gives you a preview of it. You drag and drop that effect onto it, and see how like on the edges, for some reason it didn't really key it out all the way. On the phone, it just does all of it. Well, here's what you can do. You can crop it more. You can crop it more until it looks just right. However, I'm just gonna you can do that until it looks just right. And then undo it, and then go to transform, click on the transform button. Actually, I clicked on this right here, transform button. Ah, where'd it go? Oh. Click here, and that selects it, and then you move the whole thing to the left. I pressed up arrow on the keyboard, and it went to the beginning of the clip, and pressed play. Cool.
Palindromes, that's the way. Palindromes, palindromes today. Palindromes, happy and gay. The old-fashioned way. Why did you even say?
Pause. Okay. Now, there's something funny about it, and I'm gonna fix it. Even with all the cropping that I did. I'm gonna go up to here and get a stock footage that comes with Final Cut Pro that you have the rights to, or you can put your own thing behind it that you filmed. I'll just do that. So I did it all myself. Plug in a hard drive. That's your cool footage you filmed yourself. You can create your own stock footage. And I plugged that hard drive in as my own original stock footage. That's kind of cool. Or in Final Cut Pro, you go up to the top left and you say, click here and go to generators, and it has all these cool things like this sky background, and you can change the color of it so you have so it looks more original. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back to the project to the top left where I have the green screen effect, and I already did the effects to it. And I'm going to do some more to it so you can see. I'm going to get rid of the stuff that I have to see what's behind it first. So I'm clicking on my external hard drive. Double click on the external hard drive. I'm going to turn the camera away because I don't know what my personal stuff says. Here's the green screen. I'm showing how to key out the green. And I'm finding a file. Looking for these cool stock footage, and I'm going to put it behind the green screen effect. It's here somewhere. or I'll go to we'll just look at my photos or something. I don't have any naked ones or something like that. Oh, let's see. Oh, thank God I didn't show it. Oh, it's so strange. Some background that looks like a cool background. I'm looking for a cool shot to put behind it. And I'm going to show you how to do the easy way all in your iPhone and the cheap way and also on here. But I'm just looking for, what the heck? Hey. Oh, cool. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, wait. I found a cool one. Okay. Okay, we filmed the green screen already. Now, you navigate in, you get it onto your computer. Here's me. You can make it big or small. Try to make it about the right size. I have it to the side of the frame because he walks off to the left. Because I walk off to the left. I did the green screen keying effect. Here it is. I just dragged and dropped it there. And then I cropped it on the top side, sort of. And anyway, I'm going to uncrop it a little bit. Oh, whoops, I stretched it. Plus undo, undo, Command Z. Anyway, here's I found a cool shot. I'm going to drag and drop under it. This is going to look good. Press up arrow, zoom all the way out. I'm going to shorten the beginning of that clip because I think the camera's like on a tripod getting ready as soon as I start. When I was filming it, I didn't start exactly the right. Anyway, it goes to the beginning, press play.
Palindromes, that's the way.
I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so I'm not standing in the air. Okay. I'm going to make this whole thing bigger. Here's I keyed out the green screen, made the size of me a little bit bigger, moved instead of standing in the middle, I moved left after I cropped the top and bottom and side so it didn't have like weird stuff. Because see, look, if you well, there was weird stuff and I cropped it to the left and sides, and you just move the whole thing. Anyway, here I'll show you crop. Use the crop tool. I'll show you what was on the sides. That was where the green wasn't. See, it just keyed out the green screen and it had this weird stuff on the side. So you crop and it crops the stuff, and then you go back to press so it doesn't select it, and you press down here the arrow tool or something, and you can click on it, and up here for transform, press that, and you can move this person wherever. You can animate them, palindromes, beep bop dee dop day, and you can make keyframes and have them animated palindromes, dee dot day, palindromes, dee ba da day, dee dot day, and then he goes away, dee dot day, palindromes, dee dot day, yeah. And you can have it match up to the audio when you zoom in, and you can have them do all that, but that'll take forever. You don't want to do something that complicated. You just make them bigger and smaller. This is all the professional movie editing software. We're gonna do it on an iPhone that's simple, and it's gonna key a little bit better. Okay, now see, here's a problem. Wait, and you click here and it shows. Now I'm gonna turn this light off. I'm gonna turn these lights off. Okay. Now, when you press the right and left arrow key, you can see down there and up and here. There's some places where there was a shadow of a green screen. It didn't key out as well. I'm gonna press play. I put a background behind it that's moving fast, but that's okay. See, like here. What is that? Oh, next to my leg. I'll press play. See, there's like a shadow where it was a shadow of a green and it was a little darker and didn't key out as well with the lights. So what you want to do to get rid of that is you click on the clip, on the whatever it is, you select it with pressing A and you select it. And then you go to the right where it says key effect and you select stronger or weaker. It was up all the way. So you go to the other effects. Now I'm going to click it. I'm going to zoom out so I can tell what I actually look like so I don't mess up the way I look when I'm doing it. And you say this has these fill. When I turn that up, it looks apparently got worse. We'll try this one, edge distance. I think that, I don't know what that did. I'm going to leave that about this. Spill level. That changed the color selection. Has all these things you can mess with until you get it just right. You can get the color selection a little bit better. Hey, that looks pretty good. All right. I'm waiting for my wife, or mother of my children, I'm waiting for her to call. I think I messed with the levels enough to where it looks good. You have the Luma. You can change that and it gets rid of any little subtle shadows that were in. Oh, there's a shadow there. Let's see if I can get rid of that. Well, of course. Oh, okay, that's how you get rid of it. You change this one. Yeah, that got rid. I believe that got rid of it. Chroma roll off. Luma roll off. Okay, I think I got it as good as I can. You mess with the levels in Final Cut Pro. This is the professional movie editing software you can do it with. And I'm going to show you how to do it on an iPhone. You can do it in any software now. iMovie's downloaded. Okay, this one looks like it's pretty good. I'm going to click here. You scroll up with two fingers. Unselected that. Click here with the A button by pressing A, and it uses the arrow tool. You can go here and press up button. It goes to the beginning. And I'm going to press play, but you make the whole frame big by clicking on the bottom right corner. And I turn the volume all the way up. I turn the whatever it is. No, man. And then you just do this.
Palindromes, that's the way. Palindromes, palindromes today. Palindromes, happy and gay. The old-fashioned way. Why did you even say hey, hey?
That was the whole shot. Press up again, it gives me.
Palindromes, that's the way. Palindromes, palindromes today. Palindromes.
So you can add like some things, sing along to it or whatever the heck you're doing. And you add the layers of the video, and that's how you do it. Like you can do a whole music video. You usually create the song first, and then you sync your lips to it. Or you can lip sync to a song. That's how you do green screen. I could film you at the Myrtle Beach, get you in front of a green screen. I could get you in front of a green screen at the Myrtle Beach, but I won't. I wouldn't. Unless my family was there and I was with my children and be like, yes, get in front of the green screen and, you know,
Palindromes, that's the way. Palindromes, palindromes today. Palindromes, happy and gay. The old-fashioned way. Why did you even say yeah, 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 hey, hey?
Now you can press ESC, and then you select the whole thing, file, send to compressor. You could do it in 5K because it's so short. Oh, I know. I'm just gonna select remove the preset thing, and you go to here, 4K, and it keeps the effects levels at as high as it can. But it was already in 4K, so you can't do much higher than that. So you select 4K, but if it was 5 or 8K, it keeps the effects in that. Even if the camera wasn't filming some like crazy thing, like a red or what they had in 2008 that I was going to get, and instead I was there for my family. Anyway, you should start batch, and then it exports it, and that's it. And you have your project. Now let's do it. Now I'll show you how to do it on an iPhone. And try to sit down or something. That was how you do it on a professional movie. Wow, look how fast it exported it, because it was so short. It was 20 something seconds long, or 10, however many. And look, it's almost done. It's done. That is amazing. Quit. Command Q. Quit. Ah. Where did it save to? Movies. Folder. Movies folder. Green screen. Here it is. It saved it. View. Fit full screen.
Palindromes, that's the way. Palindromes, palindromes today. Palindromes, happy and gay. The old-fashioned way. Why did you even say yeah, 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 hey, hey?
That's pretty good. Okay. Here's how you edit it on an iPhone. Here's how you edit it on an iPhone. I'm gonna sit down. I kind of got to pee or something. Okay. We filmed the green screen, and now we filmed that on an iPhone. This is an iPhone 7. We can do it. I'm probably gonna trade my rent in my iPhone 7. Ah. Okay. Setting up the tripod. I'm gonna show you how to edit on. I'm gonna show you how to edit. Okay, whoops. I don't know what the heck this is. I don't know. The people didn't know. Okay, here's how you edit green screen on an iPhone. Okay, we filmed it. This is an iPhone 7. Here's the shot. That's the thing that I filmed, standing in front of the green screen saying whatever I did, palindromes. And then I walked away. You get it away from there. And here's iMovie. I just downloaded it. iMovie, you click on iMovie. Ah. Okay. Okay. We filmed it. We got the footage. We filmed it on the green screen. There's the green screen there. We filmed it. We lit it properly. It shows you how to do it in this video. And we got it on the iPhone. This is an iPhone 7. You can do it as it films in 4K. We have the whole shot here. Press pause. So that's how you film. You go like this on an iPhone. You turn it to the side. When it's straight up and down, you press record. And then you just films the green screen. Whoever's in front of it, you put it on a tripod and you press pause. You filmed it. You press that and you play. Anyway, we filmed it. I go to iMovie. This is the app right there. iMovie. And this is pretty simple. Create project. I'm going to choose a background first. If there's a background on this phone somewhere. Looks pretty good. Okay. Here's one of my kids and my dad. I don't know which one it is. I'm going to select all of them. You select all the ones you want to edit when you're starting a project, and you press start a project. When you first open it, you click on the plus sign and you click, it shows you which ones to choose from, and you click create movie. And that's a good shot. Those are different ones I edited on some like iPhone photo editing app. These are photos. Okay, those look pretty good. I can just leave it like that. It automatically added a dissolve. Ah. Press play. Doesn't have any sound. You can press pause, click on this. I'm going to get rid of this one, delete. It doesn't have my son Ivan. This one doesn't have my son Ivan, delete. There's my son Ivan. This one with my dad, and this one with my kids, this one with my dad. Okay, I'm going to keep those pictures. Press the plus sign. Here's how you do the green screen. Okay, you opened iMovie with whatever clips that you put selected, and it puts them together. It just puts them in a row, or you can like click on the clip and shorten it, or do this, and you can click on this one and press on it till it till it selects the whole thing. You can move it before or after the other clips. And you put them in a row. It adds a dissolve. See, like, you click on that dissolve and you could have different stuff. The theme one for this, I don't know, it says dissolve. You can do a slide. Oh, cool. You click on that and you can use a wipe. I don't want a wipe. I'm just going to do is the dissolve. So you go to the beginning of it. You weebo b-ball. You go to the very beginning of it. I don't know what that means. Weeball, b-ball. And you go to the beginning of it and you find God and Jesus, and that's all life is about. So you're kind to others. Okay, amen. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Okay, amen. Okay, then here's how to here's how to here's how to edit the whole thing. You start the iMovie project. Go to the beginning. It says done at the top. Done, but not really. Okay. It has the clips in a row that you use for your background that you start the iMovie project with, that you use for the background. This is going to be the background. Then you took the thing you want to get the thing you want to green screen, press plus, video, go to all. Whoops, it's out of focus. Just cancel. Get it in focus. Okay. Press. You have the background you chose to start the project with. You just press the plus line when you first open up iMovie. Right here, you open up iMovie. It allows you to select things from your photos and videos. I selected those. It's going to use that as a background, whatever ones we select. And you go to the beginning, press plus, video, all. Let's select this one that I filmed the whole thing and find a beginning and end to it, so you can add it where you want it to begin. Before I started walking on, I guess here. And you can fine tune it later. And then where I walk off there and laughed or something, and then here's how you add the green screen. Instead of just saying plus to add it, you select these little dots here. Oh man, dots, I don't know. And then you select green and blue screen. It added it. However, it shows the sides of the actual room where the green screen was. So you select on it. And here's, you select on the clip. See, it puts it on top. It puts it on top of the background, whatever backgrounds you had dissolved together, or whatever background you had. But it's not done yet because it looks weird. It has the trees there and it doesn't show the whole background. It's just keying out the green part. So to get rid of the rest of the sides, you click on it. And right here, it has a box that you can make. Go like this. And it does that. You just do this. And then that keys out the sides. And there's some funny pictures. See on the... Okay. Now, I'm going to have it, see, the way that I walk on screen, it looks like I'm walking into, out of nowhere. I don't like that. I want it to start when I'm already there. So I'm going to have it start here. I'm going to press it, if you select it, and you can...
Palindromes, that's the way, palindromes.
Look at this on an iPhone.
Palindromes, happy and gay, the old-fashioned way, why did you even say...
It has to be extended. So you go down here, the background, and make sure it's way extended. Zoom out by doing this with your fingers. And then you can scroll through the whole project better. You go up to here. And that's about as far as Now I want to click on this clip. Oh, you can change the strength of the green screen. I'm seeing how I can center it.
Even say, hey.
Ugh. See, before I walk off screen, I'm trying to figure out a way when I click on it, like how can I don't know what it's doing. I'm trying to figure out how to get him to the left of the screen. Well,
The old-fashioned way, why did you even say, hey.
okay. I'm going to select this and go make that the end of it. And I'm going to select this.
Did you even say,
That's how you edit. Takes a little while sometimes. Ah. Da-da-da-da.
okay. Palindromes. That's the way. Palindromes. Palindromes today. Palindromes. Happy and gay. The old-fashioned way. Why did you even say, hey.
Okay. This last clip, I'm covering up my son's face a little bit, so I'm gonna click on that lower one, and you can position it by doing this. And the very end of it, I'm gonna do this one first. It makes, when you select the picture, when you add a picture, it allows you to do a little zoom, and it shows the very beginning. You can have a zoom in and do that. And the very end of it. I don't know why I would do that. You can match up. Actually, when this picture matches with the next one, you can kind of try to match it up to the next one. You don't have to do all this. Is just cool ways to edit. Okay. Then you play the whole thing.
Okay. Palindromes. That's the way. Palindromes. Palindromes today. Palindromes. Happy and gay. The old-fashioned way. Why did you even say,
Okay. That's how to edit green screen on one iPhone. This is an iPhone 7. It's 4K. You use the new ones, the older ones. Um, you film the green screen first. You film the green screen first. You set the camera where you want to film it. You do the green screen. You get a tripod. You film. You'll get der. You film on the green screen. You put lights on it so you don't see the light. If there's any, you try to have no light from the background, or you make it bright enough to where you don't have to cover up the window. And that's it. To recap, I gotta take a break. I'll tell you how to do it all again as a recap, or how to film and edit. Here's how you do it. You get your iPhone ready. You get you paint your wall green. You either paint your wall green, or you get a green screen this. You can paint a wall green. You get an iPhone. You turn it so you're filming yourself. Yo, trying to look cold, do selfies, stuff like that. Hi, this is John Birmingham. Click like in the video, subscribe, and love all y'all out there, in family and friends, family. Friends are cool, and audience, everyone, not in the world, because there's people in hell, and that's up to God and Jesus, keep away from on earth, and family's best. My kids, I love my kids. They're behind me right now, and that's it. I gotta go. Hopefully, I'm on a plane pretty soon to see them. This is how you film on a green screen. Amen. Bye. Click like in the video, subscribe. Bye. Okay. Bye. You film yourself in a selfie, or on a tripod. Selfie gonna have you kind of like, you want to lock it down in a tripod, and we already filmed it. This is how you do it again. You get lights on the green screen, 3 lights, so it gets rid of the shadowing. You can have some lights all on the green screen, and then lights on yourself. That does a really good green screen, and you can film it right in an iPhone. So I filmed it in a selfie mode. Right here, I got the shot of me filming myself. So here's how you edit it. You go to iMovie. It's on almost all iPhones, iMovie. Done. I already did that version. Go to anyway. Let's close out this. When you open up iMovie, here's what it does. I'm gonna turn the light off. When you open up iMovie, okay, we filmed it. Here, you get an iPhone. You put it on a tripod. $20 for a tripod, however much. Film the green screen. You can paint a wall green. It works just as well. Just, this works. This is this thing that you can get on eBay or whatever. You film it, press pause. Then you look at your footage here. Here's me. Here's the one I filmed as a selfie. We're gonna do that one actually. Okay, so you filmed it with your camera. That's the camera app on it. It comes on an iPhone. It comes with an iPhone. Then you go to iMovie. Press new project. As soon as you open it, you press new project, a movie. There's that selfie one I filmed. Oh, we want to choose a background. I'm trying to find a background. I'm going to use my kids. They're on here somewhere. Here they are. Found it. There's one of my kids. Me and my kids. Oh, I don't know what I selected create movie. Delete that whole project. Just start it again so everyone can see. Oh, I don't know unless I didn't get what that was about. Or I don't know. You select the one you want to do. Whoops. You scroll through, you find the one. That's it. No whoops anymore because I found the picture you want. You press here again. Here's what happens when you open iMovie. Click on iMovie. And behind it, click iMovie. Click the plus sign. Click movie. However I'm supposed to do that one. Select the background that you want just as your background. I'm using a picture and press create movie. That does the background. Click on the thing, make sure it's long enough, or you can adjust it later. You go to the very beginning, press plus sign. Hey, I did it wrong. Some people don't know how to watch it. They don't get it. I don't know. Yes, I do. Okay, video. Where's the shot that I filmed? I couldn't find it. Sometimes it doesn't show up. You have to go to selfies. I don't know why I put it in selfies, but usually it has under all. It's just because I already had my movie open. Okay, that's the one you, whoops. No. Okay, you go to selfies or wherever the video is when you're pressing the plus sign. Again, you chose the background. You chose the background. It plays through iMovie. Plays through. And you click on the thing. You can make it longer or shorter. Go to the very beginning. Press the plus sign. It's all. Select that shot you want to add. And here's where you add the green screen. To the side. Press cancel. Okay, again, to the side, those three little dots, click on that and find green, blue screen. It adds it. Okay, now you'll notice some of it's not keying out, and on the right, there's a tree. And on the top, there's a ceiling. So you can do this. How do you make my face bigger? Where are you gonna stay? Okay, I can stay. I can go to Texas. That's what she said. I'm gonna end this video because I'm gonna show her. You click on this video. Once you select, you can press the corners. It does that anyway. You click on this, the levels. Thank God. Oh, she wants me to give up everything I'm doing or something. Okay. Whoops. Anyway, you mess with the levels, put a green screen. We'll just leave it like this because you're not really supposed to carry the camera around with you and do a handheld because I got a lot of stuff on the sides and top, but it keyed it out anyway. Let's just press play on it. Yo, trying to look cool, do selfies, stuff like that. Hi, this is John Birmingham. Click like in the video, subscribe, and I love all y'all out there, and family and friends, family. Friends are cool, and the audience, everyone, not in the world, because there's people in hell, and that's up to God and Jesus. Keep me away from on earth. My kids. I love my kids. They're behind me right now, and that's it. I gotta go. Hopefully, I'm on planes pretty. Planes pretty soon to see them. This is how you film on a green. Amen. Bye. Click like in the video, subscribe. Bye. Okay. Turn that off. Okay. Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye. 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 So you film it. I show you how to edit on a professional editing system in the middle of the video. That's all of it. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. Bye. Okay, bye. Bye, people. Robinson, all these people, I gotta go.